September is already upon us, which is super exciting because that also means that the cider mills are open and everything else, but that also means the last fantastic concert month for Metro Detroit, and we got some really cool comedy coming. And we're gonna talk about both in this video. If it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can be notified when we drop videos. We do videos about all things Metro Detroit, including city videos and restaurants and comedies and festivals and fairs and shows and all of that. My name is Mike Pern. I'm a local real estate agent here, born and raised in Metro Detroit, and I would be honored to help you and your family with your next move, whether you're looking to purchase a property or get one on the market. On with the show. Doing 5 shows from the 8th to the 10th is comedian Joe Machi at Mark Ridley's. And for more information on this venue, check out our Royal Oak video and interview with Mark himself here. September 9th at the Fox is Jon Mulaney, and my mother loves this guy. He's a former SNL writer and 3-time host. He's actually really funny. I already have tickets, I gotta admit. Nick Swardson is coming on the 9th to the Soundboard at Motor City, and this guy's actually really funny, and the Soundboard is actually a pretty good venue overall. I think I'm gonna be there, I will. For one night only, we have the Pauly Shore coming to Metro Detroit. I mean, like, this Pauly Shore.
Oh, hey, Robin!
Yep, and he's performing at Mark Ridley's in Royal Oak. The first show is sold out, and tickets are going fast for the second show, so definitely get those now, and that's on the 13th of September. Also at Mark Ridley's from the 15th to the 17th of September for 5 shows only will be Rob Little, and this guy's actually really good. I've scoped him out before on YouTube.
Thank you for supporting the bald guys. I appreciate it. That's your woman? Wow, dude.
He's legit. Chris Rock is back in Detroit at the Fox Theater on the 16th and 17th. And even though his voice honestly grates on my skull, it really does. I hate to say it, it just does. I will probably be there because he's still one of the best stand-up comics of our time. Now this one's a little different, but I had to include him. Matt Fraser, who's dubbed America's top psychic medium. I honestly don't believe in all that stuff, but I do love a good show, and he's been given top mark for being both entertaining and funny, both. Also on the 18th, Matteo Lane is coming in for 2 shows only that day, and tickets are going fast again at Mark Ridley's. First show is almost sold out. The 22nd to the 24th, Freid has 5 shows across 3 days at Mark Ridley's. Amy Schumer is coming to the Masonic Temple in Detroit on the 29th. She's not 100% my brand of humor, but I'd be willing to give it a go and see her live. I think I'll be there. And rounding out the month for comedy in Metro Detroit on the 30th, we've got George Lopez, who's coming to Aretha's Jazz Cafe, and this guy's a riot. If you haven't seen him, he's a riot. On with the concerts. Starting out September strong for concerts, on the 1st is Wiz Khalifa and Logic in the Vinyl Verse Tour with a whole bunch of special guests, none of which I've ever heard of, at Pine Knob. Back at Pine Knob on the 3rd is Wu-Tang Clan and Nas, and there are not a lot of things in this world that I know, but I do know that Wu-Tang is forever. September 7th at Pine Knob, we're back again for the Black Keys, and I've seen these guys 4 or 5 times, and they put on a wonderful show, and it's a great band, great energy, great showmanship, and opening for them is Band of Horses, who are pretty okay. I'm not the biggest fan. And you may as well pack a tent because September 8th at Pine Knob is Odesza. Solid show, seen them before, Lollapalooza. Good crowd, good energy. And on September 9th at the Fillmore, which is a great venue by the way, we've got Echo and the Bunnymen coming, like the Killing Moon Echo, like Lips Like Sugar Echo, with songs that have been featured in Grosse Pointe Blank and Donnie Darko, which are 2 very good movies. If you haven't watched them, scope them out. Echo and the Bunnymen, guys, go to the show. September 10th is Jon Pardi at the Michigan Lottery Amphitheater, but then also on September 10th is Florence and the Machine. And true story, I actually went to see them at Lollapalooza a couple years back. I think it was 16 or 17, all the years run together. And there's a massive thunderstorm, somebody saw lightning, which means that we are done for shows. So I really want to see Florence. I think I'm gonna scope this show out because this is a new opportunity because I wasn't able to see him at Lollapalooza back in 16, 17, 18, whenever that was. But the 2 songs were very good. All right, so now the decision on September 10th just got super hard. I've always wanted to see Eric Clapton, and he's coming to LCA on the 10th, and I think I'm gonna stick with Florence because I like the venue better, but if the artists were reversed, I would still be at Pine Knob, but I'd be with Eric Clapton instead, for sure. One of my favorite bands at one of my favorite venues. September 11th, we've got Jimmy Eat World at St. Andrews Hall. Grab your pre-show eats, get over and try the wings if you haven't at Sweetwater Tavern. It's about a block over, kitty corner to St. Andrews, and it's my own little pre-St. Andrews show ritual to go and get those wings because honestly, they're just so good. Back at St. Andrews the 12th is the Afghan Whigs, and these guys are actually pretty okay and worth the $20 for sure, and yet another opportunity to get ridiculously good wings. So this band has actually gotten back together and I can't wait for the show. MCR, My Chemical Romance, is playing at LCA. This will be the 4th time I've seen them. September 13th, y'all. get tickets. Also on the 13th, at Dort in Flint, then this made this choice kind of hard as to which show to go to on that day, Greta Van Fleet is playing, but it's okay if you miss this show because they're also playing the 14th in Ypsilanti at the George Gervin. Detroit's own Kid Rock is performing on the 16th and 17th at Pine Knob with Foreigner. Love him or hate him, Detroit, he is ours, and we cannot give him away. I mean, he is a Detroiter through and through. He's kind of like that rowdy family member, but he's still family, so you gotta love him. And if Kid Rock isn't your thing, or you're looking for something a little bit more upbeat and fun, head over to see Michael Franti on the 16th at the Aretha Franklin Amphitheater, and he really puts on a fantastic show. I've seen him like 6 or 8 times, and he's just a lot of fun. It's also kid-friendly. September 20th, Panic at the Disco is back at LCA. I will 100% be at this show. So okay, I've seen Panic at the Disco about a half a dozen times, and to be upfront, half the shows were outstanding. Like, they brought it. They brought the noise and they brought the energy. The other half were honestly terrible. I don't know why this band either performs like so well or not. I mean, who's seen them before? What's your take on their show and their showmanship? Leave a comment down below on what you think about Panic at the Disco, other than their music is awesome, like the show itself. September 21st, Shinedown is playing at Pine Knob. I will be somewhere else. Also on that day, Modern English is playing at the Magic Bag in Ferndale, and here's why they sound familiar. Yep, that's Modern English. Riff Fest this year is on the 24th at Pine Knob and starts at 2 p.m. and then runs the whole day. The lineup includes Disturbed, In the Moment, Dirty Honey, Dorothy, The Violet, Plush, Eva Under Fire, and more. It's on the possible list. I might go. Mary J. Blige, like the Pepsi commercial for the Super Bowl halftime show indicated, is in fact back. And back on the 24th here at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. This is really interesting. So Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons is playing at the Fox. This guy has like 20 singles we've all heard, like Sherry, Walk Like a Man, Big Girls Don't Cry, Rag Doll, Oh What a Night, and Grease. I mean, even Lauryn Hill has remade a few of his songs, and him and the band were at the actual Jersey Boys in Jersey Boys. Like, they were not themselves in Jersey Boys, but Jersey Boys is about Frankie Valli and the band, which is crazy because that also got 4 Tonys. Yeah, I think I'm in on this one. Rounding out the month is The Head and the Heart with Shakey Graves, which is a solid set of performers and a solid show over at Meadowbrook. I will not miss this one. I'll be there. I'm not gonna miss this one. Thank you for going with me on this journey through all the great music and comedy Metro Detroit has to offer in September 2022. My name is Mike Perna. I would be honored to help you and your family purchase a home or sell a home, help you with your next move. In addition, don't forget to subscribe to be notified when our next video is going to drop, which is going to be Festivals and Fairs, September 2022. It's going to be a really good one because there are a lot of fairs in September. See you on the next video.